How's it going, everybody? My name is Zeneis, and welcome back to Tibia. So, we are now in St. Louis, and we're about to talk to Snow. Okay, we Tommy Laddie, I'm freezing, you know, wanna blabber an old bloke, eh? Excuse me? Oh, you're not Tommy? Sorry, I'm an old man, and my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. I thought you were a guy from around the block, but you were young and strong, and I can hear it in your voice. Want to help an old man? Well, of course, yeah. Good. But first, I will introduce myself. My name is Snow. Once I was a reputable veteran of the Navillian Guards, but that was a long time ago. Now I'm retired and have lived here in the slums of Limmerland many years. And the situation is getting worse every day. King Mort has been missing for a few weeks now, and his wife, Astinia, has taken over the crown of St. Louis. King Mort was a kind-hearted ruler, but Queen Astinia cares little about the slums and the poor, so we have to fend for ourselves. With the help of the Navillian Guards, I have founded the Salvation Army. We are building up a shelter where poor people can get food and a bed for free, but there is still a lot to do. Are you inclined to helping the poor? Yes, great! Head for the cave in the northern part of Limmerland and talk to Bocus and Taylor. Help them establish this shelter in any way you can. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get my glasses. Okay, alright. So hopefully I'll be able to read now. Okay, so this is the this is the cave where they're trying to set up shop for the Salvation Army. I find it weird that it's named that. This is Taylor. He didn't really have anything for me. Alright, Bocus. Bonjour, I am Bocus, the cook of the Salvation Army, and you must be Zeneis. Snow told me that you would come. Are you ready to help us? Oui. We have no time to waste. My makeshift kitchen is complete. I got everything I need for the cooking except meat. We need a big supply of meat to feed all the people of Limmerland. A huge population of walruses lives in Frostingen, the island westward of Limmerland. Their meat is very nutritious and healthy. Go there and bring me some walrus meat. For the beginning, 5 pieces will do. Walrus Avin Maragoni. Okay, I have no idea what that last line was. It was something French. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. We're on our way to this island area next to Limmerland. We're gonna fight some walruses and get some meat. This one wasn't as frustrating as a lot of the other quests because the meat dropped fairly quickly. It wasn't something I had to hunt around for a whole awful lot. I was able to get it in a timely manner. So, yeah. Alright, so we're on St. Nicholas, and this is the start of the quest to get the troops and also save St. Nicholas from whatever is happening there. The Queen Astinia is not that great of a ruler, and like, she's not horrible, she just doesn't really care about the poor. I don't remember much about her. I want to say that I have done the quest to save her. I don't remember it. So it might have been a situation where I did part of this quest, but I don't remember. So, this is just the start of it. St. Nicholas is a little bit of a higher level need than it really lets on. And that was a little bit frustrating for me because I didn't really realize that. Like, I'm getting a lot of great experience. I'm getting a lot of what I need. The only problem is I'm running into creatures that I'm not prepared for. Level-wise, because I'm getting bested very, very easily. And you're going to see it in a later episode, but there's one quest that I am sent on later on that I'm absolutely overwhelmed. And that leads me to start, I wanted to start St. Nicholas and just stay on St. Nicholas, just because there's no point in leaving. Like, if I leave, I'm just going to come back eventually, so why would I leave in the first, whatever, it doesn't matter. So, I ended up going back to Aria to start the quest that Gerto was going to give me, because I felt so overwhelmed that I couldn't handle it, and that I needed to get that extra level from him, or extra experience from him, before I tried to finish this quest. So I finish out the quest that I got overwhelmed within, and then I immediately just went to Aria, because I was like, that was way too much, that was ridiculous, I'm coming back when I'm a higher level, okay? Good, you found the meat I asked you for. Oh, this meat pieces are great. Look at these fibers. The need of meat is met, but we have to take care of the balanced nutrition, so we have to serve the people fish as well. Are you ready for a new task? Sure, why not? I don't see why not. We'll get some fish for you. How it gets a bit complicated. Harvesting fish in St. Nicholas isn't as easy as it sounds. The best fish are isolated in the lakes, but the lakes are covered in a thick layer of ice. We have to use dynamite to blast a hole into the ice. Yes, dynamite. It can be prepared easily and is very effective. A simple compound of nitroglycerin and flour will do it. He's saying nitroglycerin. But don't rack your brain now. We take care of that later. First, we have to get a flour bag. Flour is very short on Nicholas, so the queen stores it in a guarded warehouse in the upper city of St. Nicholas. The best way in seems to be a passage through the sewers. Take this key. It will open the entrance to the sewers, which is located near the warehouse. And be careful. So, this part of the quest is where it starts getting a little bit frustrating. The warehouse, easy enough. The sewers are a little bit long and tedious because it's very single file. There's a lot of times where I wasn't able to use Wolf there. I wasn't able to use my pet at all just because it was very narrow. Couldn't really fight a whole lot. And I don't think I show it all because it honestly takes me a while. I'm just going to preface this by saying all of the St. Nicholas quests took me over an hour to record. There was one the other day I got so frustrated with. The quest took so long for me to get everything that I needed that it took me an hour 40. That's how long the recording was, an hour 40. I'm gonna need more memory on my computer. It's literally so weird how long it takes to record these episodes and how much memory it takes. This is, I actually don't quite understand this part right here. So what I'm fighting right now is cultists. These are cultists on the island of St. Nicholas, and I don't quite understand what they're doing here. So I think this is kind of a tip of the iceberg sort of situation where they're here and they're wreaking havoc to the kingdom. We haven't found that part of the story yet. So I think I'm just now seeing what is to come by exploring this area and trying to get the flour and the warehouse, because it doesn't really make sense why the cultists would be there in the warehouse, and literally they're crawling everywhere. I think I showed at one point an epic battle. You know me, I have to show the epic parts of any video that I do because I want to be able to show off and be like, oh yeah, I did this all by myself. Look at me, I'm awesome. Like right now, like this whole fight sequence right now is just so freaking annoying because they keep healing, and there's just so many of them. There's just a lot of them. So that's just one situation where I'm a little bit confused. I don't know why the cultists are here. So it takes me a bit to get to the flour because there are so many and because they're literally crawling everywhere. But I do appreciate that a lot of the creatures that I'm finding are these furballs that take literally one hit to kill. I don't think I show it in the video, but I looked up on the monster stats, and they're literally the second weakest enemy in the whole game. Like, that's how easy they are to kill. And I absolutely love it, just because I'm able to blow through them. Like, I feel like if an army of furballs came at me, me and Wolf would take them out no problem. So now we're finding the flour in this chest here, and then we're going to try and make our way out. I didn't realize that I put this entire sequence in here. I thought that I've been trying to edit out a lot of the combat because the combat is fairly the same. I just try and show you guys the parts, like just a minute ago when I was showing just the walruses that I got the meat from. I only wanted to show that because I didn't want to make you guys sit through the whole sequence of me fighting every single walrus. And it's the same here. I didn't want to show you guys every single combat, but apparently me editing this whole thing was like, oh yeah, this is all epic because I'm fighting all of these creatures at once and I'm able to take them all on with the help of my pet. I'm awesome. And I wanted to show it all off. So I guess that's what was going through my brain. I don't really know. I think this is a little bit too much. But I've been doing as best I can to cut down on the amount of combat that I'm showing you guys. I'm the storytelling gamer for a reason. It's because I want to tell you guys the story of a game, not because I want to show off how good I am at fighting. So we got the flower, and now we're on our way back to the Salvation Army. And I think in the next episode we're gonna be exploring the nitroglycerin and where we can find that and where we're going to be getting that. Nitroglycerin was a pain in the butt to get. It took me a long freaking while to even figure out if I was in the right place or not. So you managed to steal a bag of flour. I'm very impressed. Tell me, was it tedious to sneak into the warehouse? Anyway, the hard part is still waiting. We have to gather the nitroglycerin. Hope you won't back down now. No way, man. Man, I take a long time to read this. So listen, nitroglycerin is the explosive of our compound, but it is also a natural antifreeze. Young Yeti who take their annual hibernation mostly get frozen in thick ice blocks. Their bodies produce nitroglycerin, so they won't get harmed by the cold. Got it so far? I think so. Well, rumors say there is a Yeti cave high in the mountain peak of Kristad. Take this ice pick and travel to Kristad far to the north. Look out for that cave and use the ice pick to crush the ice block in the sleeping Yetis. Take care, the Yetis will surely wake from this. Kill them and hopefully their corpse will contain enough nitroglycerin. I think 5 pieces of nitroglycerin should be enough. Alright, so that's what we're doing in the next episode. I think I think the next episode was another situation where it was like an hour long for me to record. So a lot of these I'll literally do only one a day just because it's so frustrating trying to get everything that I need. And that's the thing, like these videos end up being anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. So the amount of time it takes me to record is not, it is condensed into a lot less time than what you guys are seeing right now. So, I'm on World 14. If you want to help me out, please. Or I will help you out. Whatever, it doesn't really matter, I guess. And I'm also on... Oh, this is World 15. Oh, I keep doing that. I am so sorry. I'm on World 15. The account that you're seeing right now is World 15. World 14 is my personal account that I just kind of do random things on. It's not really there for story. I just fight on it. That's all I do, really. So yeah, World 14 or World 15, which is the one you're seeing. If you join World 15, you might end up in a video of mine. And yeah. So drop a like down below if you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.